Big salute, big salute, big salute, big salute. Big salute to my support goons. Big salute to my support squad. Big salute to Big Bruh out there handling family business. Take your time, Big Bruh. Take your time. Take your time, Big Bruh. Man, big salute. All my loved ones, man. Love y'all, man. Tell you that every day. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. But let's jump straight into it. And remember, use your big stick while speaking gently. Yeah, let's jump straight into it, y'all. Chapter 21, Destruction of America's Education. Ooh, y'all see that going on right now. Kids can't get into school for what they just start back school. 2 years off. From what it looked like, the kids from 2 years off, they went back to school smarter. Cause before, the first lockdown, my little girl wasn't doing so good at school. So the time went by, they were trying to do the computer thing and all that. But now they back in school. Shit, my baby on the AB honor roll, just hit high school. So big salute to Cammy. Love you, baby. But let's jump straight into it. Chapter 21, Destruction of America's Education. The plague of Allah, God against the educational system of America, is something that the philosophers and scientists should look into, as the destruction of America's education is the destruction of their wisdom to educate the people. There are many who look on the destruction without taking a second thought of the destruction of America's education. Education is a guide for the people to keep and maintain a civilized life. It is education that civilizes us. Now, to see the citizens of America rebelling against the American educational system is something that the wise of the wise should take thought of. The American people actually have come to the point where they hate their own educational system. This means that they are now hating and destroying their civilization because it is education that civilizes people. The American people no longer want their education, and they are destroying the very houses that house their textbooks of education. They are rebelling against their teachers who teach education. They are fighting their teachers, and then they set their houses on fire, schools, colleges, and universities. This means, in words, as I have said above, that they are destroying their own civilization. The black people of today, who are blindly helping the white people to destroy this civilization, are like Samson was in his day and time. He helped to pull the building down, but he was blind to the effect of the destruction of the building. All Samson wanted to do was to get even with his mockers, who had put out his eyes and who laughed at him. Samson did not care whether there would be a civilization left behind him or not. He was willing to die, blind to the knowledge of the future of his people, and those people he was destroying. Throughout America, her colleagues, her colleges, her universities, and her teachers are in danger. The students no longer want old world guidance. It is a new world that they want. But in their mad destruction of the old world, they do not know how to prepare for a new world civilization. They do not have guidance for a new civilization, and in their madness, they refuse to hear a teacher teaching of an educational system of a better civilization, the civilization of the black man. The wisdom of the educational system of the aboriginal black man of the earth has never been known to this world because the black man was put to sleep in order to let this world, white man, try itself at ruling. Now the rule of this world has been found to be dissatisfying, and the dissatisfaction is 100%. Allah God has come to take over and to guide another people into setting up a better educational system for the people, of whom he himself is the head. And we all get guidance from him. As Daniel said in his prophecy, God will set up a kingdom, and he will not leave it into the hands of others, but he himself will guide it. But first, he must remove all the rubbish of this white man's world educational system. He discards America's educational system as we discard rubbish to be burned up. The black man who hears the teachings of Islam feels proud that he has been taught something that he has wished for all his life. But the average black man that hears does not accept it as he should. He accepts it in such a way that he can be criticized and mocked, for he wants to take a piece of it, as he has done in the past, and he runs away with it, claiming that he knows this. He will try to set up something of his own, form a few words of it. This throws the black man behind. They do this through envy, jealousy, and proudness on the part of the person. This is the way the black man of America is divided. The devil knows that the black man is proud and envious. The white man helps him to be this way so that the black man will never get any place towards self. If the black man takes such steps to divide himself up, look how the devil is teaching our people division. Now, the devil goes and gets everyone whom he thinks of for the black people to idolize them. Look at how he names streets after Reverend Martin Luther King and Malcolm, because he was the devil's disciple. Reverend Martin Luther King was not the disciple of the black man. He preached integration with white people and become white folks. And then the white man killed him. That's big facts. The white man does the same to you, although you follow what the white man tells you to follow, and you worship the white man. Many times I have reminded you that Reverend Martin Luther King was not trying to separate you from the enemy, but instead he was trying to unite you with the enemy. Reverend Martin Luther King was not seeking a home for you as Moses was seeking a home for Israel, who was opposed to Egypt in modern day America. I am seeking an independent home for you. Reverend Martin Luther King did not do this. Reverend Martin Luther King taught you to submit to the white man and to become one of them. All of your life, you have known that this is destruction. After so-called freedom, it is the same as the dog returning to his vomit. The black man was vomited on of the white man and now goes back to the white man. Big facts. The white man is right when he says that you are free. You are free. But if you go back to him for him to put chains on you again, he will do so. Malcolm fell out from us a hypocrite. Malcolm fell out from us a hypocrite. He went and joined white people and worshiped them, and he got what he preached. For now, the white man names colleges after Malcolm, only to get you to join in the philosophy which he left behind, that white people are good. Malcolm went to Mecca and saw white people, and instead of joining in with the black man, he joined in with the white man. Although he was taught the white man's birth and death, he preached it as long as he did not turn enemy against me. He turned enemy against me, for he wanted my place over the people, and he thought that by going over the earth and making a mockery of me, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he would do just that, get rid of me. But the people of Mecca and Egypt and other places he went, they are with me today. Here in the United States of America, today, I have more followers than I had before Malcolm said a word. You could not disgrace one whom Allah, God, has taken for his friend, for he has the power to keep your disgrace to a knot. The white man teaches you to worship Malcolm in order to lead you astray against me, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You come around trying to argue with us. I do not give 2 cents for you following Malcolm. If you want to follow him, you will get divine death and destruction with no one to give you any honor and respect, only the devil whom you serve. The devil sets enemies and hypocrites for you to worship in order to pull you away from me. He knows that you would be a fool to follow enemies and hypocrites, but that is to turn you away from your salvation, which I am preaching. You cannot prosper fighting against me, for Allah God is not with you. He is with me. It does not matter how many devils you have with you. You could have a world full of devils, but that would not amount to anything. It shows how anxious you are to get what the devil offers you for following his guidance. Allah God came to put an end to the enemy devil and their power to rule. This you will learn. I am not without power from Allah God by any means, regardless to whether every one of you rejects following me. I mean the whole 30 million of you. That will not stop me or condemn me as being not able to lead you. You black people in America are no more than a small family. We have a world of black people that I can continue to teach, and they are anxious for me to come and teach them. After I teach you the truth, it is immaterial to me whether or not you believe and follow me. If all the little black organizations who are trying to do something for self would unite with me and make a complete body of one, we will most certainly have salvation in our hands at once. If we all want to be like Christianity, with each one sitting and enjoying his little part, and one day they will lose their part. The destruction of America's educational system is the best thing that our God could do to get rid of that which you depend on for guidance. America's educational system has never benefited you and me, only to keep us slaves to the white man. We, the black people, want an educational system that will bring us into unity as a man before Allah God. We want an educational system that we can read in the light of ancient and modern history. We want an educational system that will guide us through tomorrow, not an educational system that is dying today. What hope can you have in the world that is crashing and bursting asunder as America is? Do you think that we will be here and that you will go back like you were before the war? I say you waited to see. I say you waited to see. This is the end of America. Allah God will destroy her, for she is the most evil one of the white race. America is more evil than Europe. America is worse than her father, England. Look what is going on at the present time, day and night. Black man in America has no respect for you, nor your woman. Yet you desire America's civilization, and still you want to destroy it. Now what do you want, my dear man? I think that you should first prepare to replace that which you are destroying. I advise you to unite with me and let us build a nation like a single house. A united force is always better than a divided one. I say unite with me, for I cannot unite with you, for you do not have anything for me to unite with you for. You have nothing but a chain carrying it around that any wise civilization man can take and bind you with continuously. You may be able to wreck the whole of America, but you have nothing to place it with. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I will repay. Look how he is repaying America with rain, snow, hail, earthquakes. These can destroy America at once. But he brings her destruction upon her gradually, slowly. As the Holy Quran teaches, Allah God brings them wicked to a not little by degrees from whence they wicked cannot perceive. Allah God came to give you better names that have a better meaning, a greater meaning, and eternal meaning. These names of Allah God will live forever, but the names of the white man will not live forever. Allah God offers you and me heaven at once, not heaven after you are dead. If we do not accept heaven, he can also put us in hell if we reject his help. Remember, The destruction of America's educational system means the doom of America. You are not left to wander aimlessly. The Holy Quran plainly teaches you and me that Allah God will not lead you to wander aimlessly. Allah God has that aim and purpose to you in me. So come and follow me and learn the new education, for the black man is not designed for you, the black man in America alone. It is for black people all over the earth. Take it or leave it. And remember, use your big stick while speaking softly or speaking gently. Chapter 1. Big salute, big salute, big salute. We'll be back with chapter 22. That's the savagery of America. American savagery. Whoa! Because y'all know we some savages. Don't try to act like somebody talking junk about it. Y'all know, just accept it. I've accepted it, so you got to accept it too. Woo! I've accepted it. I'm one of you, so you got to accept it too. Big salute, big salute, big salute. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Tune in, tap in. Tune in, tap in. Aye. Message.